The story does not begin on calm waters, nor in the safety of a modern city, but deep within the ruins of a forgotten laboratory, where silence hangs heavy over shattered glass, twisted steel doors, and scattered notes that speak of forbidden experiments. Once, this place throbbed with ambition as scientists manipulated the DNA of long-extinct beasts, but now it lies in ruin, haunted by its greatest failure, a genetically altered Tyrannosaurus rex that broke free during a stormy night years ago, leaving only blood, screams, and darkness in its wake. Cameras flicker with old recordings, alarms echo faintly through the jungle, and then all goes quiet, a chilling reminder that not all dangers stay buried. From here, the story shifts to the open ocean, 5 years after the events of Jurassic World Dominion, in a world where dinosaurs no longer belong to islands or parks, but roam freely, reshaping ecosystems across the globe. Humanity has retreated from many lands, ceding vast regions to the colossal creatures, yet some still dare to live and travel near them. Among these is Reuben, a widowed father seeking escape with his daughters Teresa and Bella, joined reluctantly by Teresa's boyfriend Xavier, whose presence Reuben tolerates but does not trust. Their small boat drifts peacefully under the sun, laughter filling the air, a rare moment of calm in a dangerous world. But the ocean keeps its secrets poorly, and beneath the glittering waves moves something vast. The first sign is the sudden stillness of the sea, the birds scattering, and then without warning a monstrous shadow rises. The water explodes as a mosasaurus breaches, its massive body towering over the vessel before crashing down with a roar that sends waves flooding the deck. The family screams as the ship lurches violently, and in the chaos, Xavier is trapped in the cabin, water surging in around him. Reuben, torn between instinct and resentment, dives into the flooding room, fighting against the weight of the water to pull the boy free. In a desperate struggle, he succeeds, dragging Xavier to safety just as the mosasaurus circles back. But the creature does not strike. It slips beneath the waves, leaving only the echo of its size and the terror it inspires, a warning that survival is never guaranteed. Stranded and shaken, Reuben's family sends a distress call. Hours later, their salvation appears, not a Coast Guard ship, but a heavily armed vessel cutting through the waves with purpose. On board is a mercenary crew, led by the hardened and calculating Zola, hired by billionaire biotech magnate Mike to capture DNA samples from three of the most powerful creatures alive, the Mosasaurus, the Titanosaurus, and the Quetzalcoatlus. To Mike, these creatures represent not danger, but profit, their DNA promising secrets to extend human life by decades. To Zola, they are simply targets in a job that promises risk and reward. Zola's crew is a mix of professionals hardened by loss and betrayal, none more skilled than Duncan, the ship's engineer and strategist, whose modifications make their vessel both fortress and trap. Yet Reuben and his daughters, pulled aboard against their will, are viewed as obstacles. Mike demands they be cast aside, but Zola, against his orders, allows them to remain, sensing something in Reuben's determination that mirrors her own buried humanity. From this point, their fates intertwine. The mercenary mission collides with the family's desperate need for survival as they sail into the heart of danger. The first confrontation comes swiftly. The Mosasaurus rises again, jaws snapping as the crew deploys harpoons tipped with specialized syringes designed to pierce its armored hide and draw blood. The battle is chaos. Waves batter the ship, crew members are tossed overboard, and the sea becomes a graveyard. Yet through sacrifice and skill, they succeed, though not without cost. Their journey takes them onward, deeper into uncharted waters and toward an island shrouded in mist, whispered to be cursed by the locals. Here, herds of Titanosaurus move like living mountains, shaking the ground with every step. The mercenaries prepare their assault, climbing onto ridges and laying traps, while Reuben's daughters watch in awe, seeing not monsters, but majestic beings. In this valley, betrayal brews. Mike arrives in secret, his helicopter landing under cover of night, revealing his true intent, not simply to extend life, but to weaponize the genetic code, to create hybrids that could be sold to the highest bidder. As the mission grows bloodier, the balance of power shifts. The crew dwindles, caught between dinosaurs, betrayal, and their own fraying loyalties. Reuben, once only a reluctant survivor, begins to fight alongside Zola, earning her respect. Xavier, too, proves his worth, risking his life to save Teresa from drowning during a chaotic river escape, finally earning Reuben's reluctant acknowledgement as more than just a nuisance. But the greatest horror awaits on the island itself. Within the jungle, they stumble upon remnants of the old laboratory. Its walls are clawed and scorched, its corridors still stained with the aftermath of the night. The genetically engineered T-Rex broke free. For years, the beast was thought dead, but the truth reveals itself with a bone-rattling roar that splits the night. The mutated tyrant lives, larger, faster, more savage than any natural predator, a nightmare born of human arrogance. From here, the film spirals into chaos. Velociraptors stalk them through the jungle, Quetzalcoatlus swoop from the skies to defend their nests, and the hybrid tyrant tears through mercenaries and monsters alike, asserting its dominance. Mike's true plan unravels as his greed pushes him to seize the collected DNA, only for his ambition to end with him in the jaws of the very beast he sought to control. In the final desperate act, Duncan sacrifices himself, luring the mutant T-Rex toward a fuel cache and igniting an explosion that engulfs both predator and laboratory, the sky alight with fire. Amidst the chaos, Zola, Reuben, Teresa, Bella, and Xavier seize a small boat and push into the open sea as the island burns behind them, their hearts heavy with loss but relieved by survival. They have escaped, but the world remains changed, for the DNA samples, whether lost or taken, ensure that humanity's meddling with nature is far from over. And so ends Jurassic World. Rebirth, not with triumph, but with survival, a story of family, greed, and the thin line between life and extinction, told under the shadow of creatures that should never have walked the earth again. If you loved this story and enjoyed the way we brought the movie to life, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us for more thrilling movie retellings. And don't forget, drop a comment below telling us what you loved most about this film. Until the next story, stay safe, stay curious, and stay ready, because the adventure never ends.